So we back, motherfuckers. Make sure you tune in. Sunday Night Live. Every Sunday night, it's a live call-in show Monday through Thursday. We've got therapy session. You'll be watching that here in a minute with a special guest. And then every Friday, we do Friday Night Live. It is the live call-in show with a special guest. We got Deja La Perla. She going to be here tomorrow. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you go to hustlefit.com, get your merch, as well as all your Hustle Fit gear. We also do custom clothing, hoodies, t-shirts, joggers, game jerseys, work uniforms, you name it, we got it. Plus, fuck it. NoCappReacts. Walk around, let the world know who you listening to, what you doing, and we gonna get to it. Captain Crunch, nigga. Hey, y'all. I'm your man, Bailey, a.k.a. Mr. Go Get 'em. And, we back in the building for another motherfucking show. And y'all already see Crunchy Black in the back of this motherfucker.
For having me here, man. It's been a long time. Seeing you go up and shit like that, that shit is dope. But, hey, that Captain Crunch shit, that's copyright infringement on my soul.
No, it's not. I only took the captain, and I made some changes, and you saw the no caps.
Nah, they about to send your ass a cease and desist. But what's happening?
If they send me a cease and desist, I'm going to tell them to suck my dick like I do everybody else. What's up, my nigga?
Not shit, man. I've been chilling, man, being a family man, getting older, wiser. Still wilding a little bit, you know what I mean? But I'm taking care of these kids, man. I'll be chilling, man. What's up? What's been up with you, dog?
Hold up. First and foremost, let the world know who you are and where they can find you.
Man, my name is, you want my real name or you want the...
Well, you put the name Hollywood out there, shit? You want them to how they find you?
Since some of my niggas from Arizona are going to see this, it's your boy Podson. Started the podcast and wave out this motherfucker, just for all my niggas to take it and run with it so we can build something. You build it and they going to come. And that's what we been doing. I ain't been interviewing lately, but trust me, that shit don't never stop. And for all my niggas that is on it, don't ever stop pushing your content. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how I met your ass, Podden. And Keith brought me to your studio. And then I started to check out your movement and what you was doing. And then out of nowhere, you chilled. And then you came back. And you was right here at Hustle Fit Studios back when it was in the other room, and you was doing your shit, and then your ass done disappeared. What the fuck going on?
I'm gonna be real with you, man. That shit was, for one, definitely the funnest time of my life. That 4 or 5 years was kind of like a college period. Nigga ain't have to work. Nigga ain't have to do nothing but networking, running around, meeting people, traveling and shit like that. But really, it was like I never wanted my shit to get caught up in some local shit, so that's kind of why I paused on it. Because honestly, bro, I was about to move the show to Atlanta, and that was like February 2020. I was moving back and forth. Well, no, it's gonna be April.
You was talking about Atlanta. You was talking about Texas.
Yeah, nah. Texas was some old lover boy shit. But I actually was gonna take the podcast to Atlanta just because that's the hub. That's black. Just the black excellence zone, you know what I mean? Where you got, I feel like that's, if you black in entertainment, you got to spend some sort of time in Atlanta. But anyway, make a long story short, the pandemic kind of just crushed my plans, you know what I mean? And it sent me back to Arizona. To be real, bro, if you look at my top 10 podcasts, none of them are Arizona interviews. You know what I'm saying? Like, go pull it up on YouTube, put it to where it rank it from the most views. All the top ones is going to be motherfuckers around the country. So then when I came back, I started interviewing a lot of people here and shit like that. And then by like 2021, damn near like mid-2021, I just wanted to kind of chill, get my shit right, had, personal shit going on, and just had to sit down for a while. But then that's when I changed the name, which I'm still going to keep everything Zero Clout. You know what I mean? With everything that I got coming that's going to come in the future, fucking with people like you and the people that I've cultivated making this network, we gonna still build some shit. So it's just right now we in the retool, rebuild, stage. I go.
Okay. So there will be a return of Podson.
Oh, for sure. So honestly, he never left. And I love everything everybody do out here. But for me, it was real serious. I was on a plane every other day, chasing down whatever interview I had to chase that was worthwhile, obviously. But it take a different type of commitment to not just DM motherfuckers that's around the city from you that's gonna pull up and we about to go to Atlanta. We're gonna go to Miami to do this shit. New York City, whatever. You can play the horns for that, you know. But yeah, so it's just a little bit different. But we're gonna be back outside, and once we do, it's gonna be a point where we can go out and travel and do the shit that we want to do again comfortably. Because truthfully, bro, it almost intersected with like my daughter's getting older at the same time. To be 1,000% honest, so it's like they're in gym, they're in fucking karate, student council, fucking mathletes, they in fucking swim lessons, and I'm pulling up to everything. I'm paying for everything. I'm the nigga that's supporting everything. But on top of that, now they get all my time. You know what I'm saying? But they also now get into an age where appreciate that. They get into an age where they want me to be more outside. So it's like it'd probably be the perfect time to make my return. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still a hot nigga. That shit ain't never gonna change. You know?
Y'all heard it here first. That nigga still getting to it.
I like that.
I told you, hey, it's different now, motherfucker. It's way different. Yeah. All right, so at the end of the day, just to be on some real shit, it was short. It was a little bit before I met you is when we started doing the podcast. Me, Keith, Golo, right? Met you, saw your setup, saw how shit was over at iRock spot, and I said,
shout out iRock, and shout out the light skinned wonder Keith too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Keith the player.
So here, when I saw that setup, right, I was like, yeah, like that's cool. I would do this different. I would do that different. And well, we see this spaceship that I currently run right now, and I'm not done.
Yeah,
because there's 2 more mics over there right now. In the next 45, 50 days, it's gonna be a different setup. It's gonna be the 2 couches. Everybody gonna have a mic. I'm already looking at the 2 the extra cameras I'm about to add, and I was like, okay, I gotta get Pod back in this bitch.
Yeah, bro, I'll pull up on you anytime, man. At the end of the day, bro,
nigga, not on the couch as a guest, nigga. You need your shit back.
Yeah,
because you like to interview a bunch of motherfuckers at one time. Nigga, you had me struggling one day.
Yeah, that was wild. What we do, like 7 people or
that was 7 people.
You cut that bitch up though. I ain't gonna hold you. That was when I was like, nah, this nigga editing skills is low key supreme. Like you had that bitch layer correctly. The audio was correct. I actually really fuck with that.
I'm a bit of a perfectionist, which is half the reason why I stopped doing music, because that shit just drive you. It's crazy, right? Mm-hmm. But okay, we gon' because not everybody on NoCappReacts knows who Podson is. So we gonna take this back. Your ass about to be interviewed for real.
Let's get to it. That's what I'm here for. Hey, I'm drinking brown, which I don't even drink, but I got out there and I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna try to open up for this nigga a little bit more. Pause.
All right. You nigga, fuck that nigga, you in a grown man's house, you a grown man. We don't pause around here. Because we ain't on that shit.
I pause for sure.
All right. Let's talk about
because niggas I'm just playing.
Baby Podson. Growing up in Arizona. How was it? What was your childhood like?
Ghetto as a motherfucker. Like, I the first place I grew up was the townhouses on 51st and McDowell in Maryville, and that shit was raw, raunchy. Like, I feel like you're not even supposed to remember stuff from when you're that young. But what they say, when you got a candy lady in your neighborhood, you in the ghetto. I remember going to the candy lady all motherfucking day in the apartments, and she really had a candy shop. What's that shit they got at Arrowhead? That's like a candy store. It looked like that in that motherfucker. I'm not playing. So that was probably till we was about 4 years old. Then my pops was out, and we was down the street at my granny crib on 63rd in McDowell, which she still live there. You know what I'm saying? So I've always
give it up
been
for Granny.
Big time. So she still live there right now. You know what I mean? But we was in that bitch 5 deep. My mom, because my pops was gone. So we was in that bitch. My mom and my 4 siblings, Kayvon, Brashad, Brittany, all 5 of us in one little small ass room. If I showed you the room at my granny crib right now today, you're gonna be like, 5 people can't survive in here. But that's what we did all the way till my mom pretty much met my step-pops, God rest his soul, who's gone. But that's kind of who put me on a lot of the shit that I was doing, starting a podcast, to be honest with you. But so then after that, we moved out of that house around like time I was like 11 or some shit like that, moved to another part of Maryville. And honestly, nigga used to be wild and playing sports, but I used to be doing shit like you might see me on top of the roof. I used to break into people's houses in Maryville. I was a funny kid, bro. And then after that, I was in El Mirage surprise most of the time, but then I'll still like be at my granny house on weekends because my freshman year I went to a school out there in like Avondale, and that was closer than my mom's. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we was thugging overall.
Okay.
just
now, a name like Podson, which is nowhere close to your real motherfucking name, where does that shit come from?
I'm trying to be creative, and it just stuck. But you know what? That was one thing in life that taught me that if you build it, they'll just come. Because it sounded weird to me. And I'm gonna tell you a funny story. I'm gonna give you some shit. But like even when I first started the podcast, I was doing it with my brother, my uncle, and my cousin. And they all kind of fell off on me, probably about a few months, maybe a year tops into the shit. You know what I'm saying? But I seen the vision, and I knew what type of fun times, what type of shit was about to come. So it kind of made me like go harder. And that's when I really start locking down interviews and shit. And then from there, all the big shit that everybody fuck with me for, I got to throw the Christmas show out here, shit that we paid every motherfucking artist on there. Like most people's motto out here to throw shows is to have them
pay to get
on it to sell tickets to recoup the money that they paid, which is a wild ass motto. I ain't paying nobody nothing to get on nobody's stage. But for me, the way I was coming in, I wasn't worried about like looking at it from a promoter aspect. I was more of I want to show these niggas love. We paid Vita Rula. It was me and my boy Manny. Shout out to him. We paid Vita Rula, paid Willie North Pole, we paid Dan Z. We paid, tried to pay J-Rob, but I think he was doing, I don't even remember what the fuck. Paid Sincerely Collins, like actually broke bread, threw a show the correct way, you know what I'm saying, instead of trying to rape niggas. And then after that, all the big interviews started lining up. So I did like the Debo interview, the Master P interview, the like shit, like when I met like Will Clay and all them niggas, the AMG, bruh, DJ Quick used to be coming out here to pick me up all off the strength of me moving the podcast to iRock Studio. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, but it was only cause I was like, damn, niggas wasn't fucking with me. Like, but it made me more motivated to be like, nah, we about to go big with this shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's also just a passion. But with the little extra fuel, you never know.
What initially made you start doing podcasts?
Bro, I've always been into journalism. That's how I know like this is something. I'll probably be 50 years old doing some sort of TV or radio or. You know what I mean? Like, I like doing it independent, don't get me wrong, but I couldn't not see myself getting with a network, you know? It ain't like I can't get up there and articulate myself. And I feel like it's about separating yourself, you know? Like, if I'm on the news, then I need to do something different than what Buddy doing if he the sports guy and I want to be the sports. You know what I'm saying? I just got a passion for journalism. And when I seen podcasts around like 2016, I swear to God, I told my family, I was like, yo, watch, everybody gonna have a podcast soon. I was like, let's fucking do it. Like, I promise you, if we do this shit, within a couple years, we going to be, you know what I mean? We're going to be on top type shit. And they obviously didn't do it with me the whole time, but I just knew, bro. And then they still look at me today, and they like, yo, everybody has a fucking podcast. How'd you know that was going to happen? I don't know. I just seen the shit coming. You know what I'm saying?
It was like when music happened, I said at some point in time, everybody going to have a studio in their house. Everybody gonna be doing music. This shit's gonna get super watered down. Podcasts. Me personally, I don't call this a podcast. This is a damn TV show. Cause the shit that happens, the conversations here that happen, I treat this like Good Morning America or Arsenio Hall or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, facts. But that's the type of commitment you gotta put into it. It's the same shit as anything else in life. You know what I mean? But it also made me believe more in like if you put the work in, the shit it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? You still gotta do quality. You still gotta, be consistent. But the person who perseveres, you know what I mean? So that's consistency with her. They always gonna win, bro. Like, and that's why I don't even care. Like I could take a 1.5 year hiatus if I want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good still. You know what I mean? Like, show me who really fucking with me for real. If you show the resume of the actual content, like I was explaining to my people earlier, I'm like, if my shit is like movies, if you watch them, if you sit there and watch them, it ain't gonna get boring. It's gonna be like, this shit getting better. This shit damn near like a movie. But it's because I'm passionate about journalism. I'm not like you into boxing.
You know damn well, hell yeah.
Well, nigga, your audience don't know. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
they do.
But
nigga, I be streaming this shit on Kick and Live.
And we
all
gotta,
the pay-per-views.
We got to talk about Spence Crawford too. But all right.
We definitely go.
But no, this is what I'm saying. If you're into boxing, you're gonna film me. You know how they say like there's boxing enthusiasts, which is somebody who's damn near like a casual, but they love it to the point where it seems like they're not a casual because all they're gonna do is talk about it all the time. I'm more like a purist. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in it for the actual art of it. Even though the money and the stature is cool, because a nigga did shit I never thought I was gonna do, but that shit that's not what I'm in it for. You know what I mean?
See, that's the same thing. For the longest, not being monetized and just doing this just purely for the love, right? And then here lately, just based off the numbers, there have been calls, there's been 2 emails, and I have to think about, because it's like the music industry. Yeah, I signed to Sony, but they gave me an unbelievable deal. If I'm gonna do something on in a podcast world, the realm, it's got to be an unbelievable. I need a Wallow and Gilly type money, because this is the thing. I know everybody in the music industry. It's a telephone call away. They could be sitting in that same seat, right? But at the same time, like, my thing is, I want to bring people that don't nobody know about. Like the small business people that I've been bringing in here, where they brand new entrepreneurs and shedding light on their business, help grow them. Let people order whatever they order, go see their food, go do all that stuff. The chef, like there'll be a chef here on Monday. Mm-hmm. Shit like that. I'm about to bring what's his name from Jupiter Rings?
Oh, my boy Jason. Yeah, shout out Jason, man. Realest nigga in the motherfucking world. Oh my. Hey, Jason done a lot for me. Shout out to Jason. We gotta go get some of his wings soon.
Yeah,
for sure,
I'm about to bring him in. So same thing, even though a lot of people out here know who he is, but there's a lot of people that don't.
Mm-hmm. He's sponsored by the Kentucky men's basketball team.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I know he be doing some. He moves silently too.
Oh man, Jason. Hey, shout out Jason. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. I like to see when people move silent, because that lets you know, like, he's really about his shit, and it's not for the look, and it's not for all that other craziness.
Well, why you not shouting me out then?
Nigga, you a goddamn lie.
Fuck out of here, man.
You a fucking lie.
One of those stardom niggas.
That's the thing. I see other niggas on Facebook, Instagram. Some of them be on YouTube that are podcasters from out here in Arizona. I say, nah, like the number one podcast that I done seen, been a part of, been around is Podson. Y'all is faking it. Y'all trying to get to where, like, the numbers don't match up. You use 9 to the 10. You ain't got guests. You just on here gossiping about some bullshit. Yeah. And I was like, and to me, that's not a podcast.
No, I appreciate that, especially coming from somebody like you, dog. Like I said, bro, just meeting you the first time, that was when I was at it was a best point, but also a worst point in my life. Because I used to meet motherfuckers 100 times back then, because I used to look through people. You know what I'm saying? You want people that genuinely caught my attention. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm fucking with this nigga for sure. So we here, you know what I mean? I got a lot of work that we still trying to do.
And the crazy part is, I'm always locked in. I actually hit your cousin a couple weeks ago.
Which one?
Emmett.
Okay, yeah. So, you gotta get him back in.
Me and him been talking. We've been staying in touch, nigga. You know what I be posting on Facebook and shit. That nigga be like, you be spending some real ass shit.
Yeah, he all about that shit.
Yeah.
What about you? Got to get Deshaun in here. Deshaun done went up. That nigga.
I might have to holler.
You gotta get Deshaun in here for sure. So
that's the thing. How many times I be like, hey, man, I need this. Go ahead and get me. You my go-to when it comes to this podcast shit.
That's facts. Who did you want to interview? You hit me about something? Was it futuristic or?
No, because I can hit futuristic.
Who the fuck was it? I'm gonna hit Deshaun for you. That's what you need to have.
Hit me at Deshaun, and I just.
It'll probably be a random ass day, but you record Mondays through Thursdays, anything.
Nigga, I do Monday through Thursday, Friday. No, I do Monday through Friday and Sunday. Saturday the only day. That's guaranteed. I got to do my daddy thing.
Yeah, easy money. Yeah. What else you want? What else we thugging talking about? You know what I mean?
Let's talk. Let's actually get personal with Podson. What's Podson been doing that has nothing to do, clearly, because you ain't been recording this shit, right? Obviously, you a father. That's because that's a job within itself.
I know the people can't see it, but it's like a delay from the top to the bottom. This shit fucking me up. But all right, keep going.
So being a father is a full-time job. I have one daughter. You have
2.
Nigga.
Yeah, shout them out. Older ones too.
Nigga. What's that like?
It's lit, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It's just as lit as doing the podcast. Like, I always have been there, but like the last few years, I feel like I've been able to give a different type of commitment, and I can see it pays off because they fuck with me even more. You know what I mean? And they at them crucial ages right now. Like, whereas if you ain't there, nigga, they not gonna forget. And I remember because I know everything from when I was damn 6 on. So I try to do everything to like aim towards some sort of like getting them right, and they deserve it because one of my daughters got all A's. I'm gonna tell you something crazy. She did a standardized testing where it's like the Ames type shit, but for like 6th graders. Perfect score for math is 3,688. My baby scored a 3,688. You know what I'm saying? Like, she swears she want to go to Brown. She's never had nothing under it. She's never had a B in her life, ever. You know what I'm saying? So she would be literally scoring like 100%. So she deserve it. My other baby is into every fucking thing, and she's an all-A student too. That's the crazy thing, but she a little younger, so it ain't as tough. But yeah,
she out here overachieving.
Yeah, seeing the commitment that they give and make me do the same thing back, bro. So now I've been out here on my daddy shit. You know what I mean? They call me Poppy.
All right, so what would you say is the most challenging part about being a father, let alone a girl dad?
A girl dad, dealing with the emotional part, like, and it's more of like an attitude than emotional. I'm gonna say, like, it's just little certain shit, like sometimes, and I've never beat my children ever, not once, not hit them, nothing, because I just don't believe in that. But I do want to.
But I got boys too. So.
Yeah, having boys is different. So having girls, I just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? But I try to still like create some sort of discipline, but it's hard, like because
they got you wrapped around their
finger. Yeah, that's the hardest part. You just hit it right there.
And they do, so the fake crocodile tears when you getting on to them, it make your heart, it make you feel bad.
It's over with.
Like
I
you
might
doing
cry
shit.
too.
Yeah, and like my daughter, she's 14, and she has now mastered like pitting me against her mom or her mom against me. Mm-hmm. So what'll happen is she'll hit me up and we'll be talking. I'm like, cool, I'm finna go ahead and add your mom to this. What you doing that for? Because you sitting here telling me what the hell happened, so let's see what's going to happen. And it's crazy how that shit changes, because even last week we had a conversation and I said, nope, I need a video call and I need both of y'all on the phone right now. But Dad, so like...
She was lying to you.
That shit is hard.
Yeah, girls are sneaky, for sure. I'll say that much. Yeah, but,
it tells you things, huh? Because the crazy part about it is they're young. Mm-hmm. So if they do that when they're young, what happens when they're older?
Ain't gonna be
and
my
more aware. It is gonna be your problem.
Yeah, like hell.
Yeah, okay. I can see he call me right now. Nigga, bring your ass over here. Bring the guns. These niggas is tripping.
No, I mean I'm sliding all motherfucking day.
I
just mean if they on some bullshit there, it's like, yo, you beyond reprieve. You just like doing bullshit. I'm not. That ain't got nothing to do with me after a certain point. You know what I'm saying? But of course I'm always sliding. Yeah, but that gotta be. It's like the boy who cried wolf. You got twice.
All right, so I know Podson every now and then like to run the streets, have some fun, and get into some shit. What craziness you been into lately?
None.
What fun nights? What club?
I'll give you.
There been something.
I went to the lake recently with these 3 girls. They was out there pulling boats and docking boats, and we was on the Lake Pleasant. There was a whole bunch of boats. Some white girl climbed onto our boat. She started crying about some other shit, and then I tried to give her a hug so she could feel better. I was drunk though. I ended up popping some mushrooms. After I took the shroom, the water started looking like a field of glass. It was crazy. So we was riding back, and I was trying to keep my like emotions in order, but I was really all over the place. But having the time of my life, and that was a great time.
So your ass out here, you had a mushroom trip, huh?
Doing all that type of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Tapping into my other side.
You tapping into your inner
nature pod.
Your inner Caucasian side.
Man, fuck out of here, man. Black people go to the lake. What's wrong with you, man?
Nigga not going to the lake popping shrooms and shit.
Well, you know what? You ever done shrooms, Bailey?
No.
Never?
Never.
Maybe you should one time in your life. You a control freak. You need to let go a little bit.
No, this is the thing. I'm not a control freak. That's why I did ecstasy back in the day when it was like the hot shit. Because I
feel like this is contradictory.
I like to have fun too.
Earlier you said I'm a perfectionist.
When it comes to something that I'm like my craft, going out and having fun, I'm with 90% of the shit. I ain't ever gonna do no crack and no cocaine or no shit like that.
Nigga, who the fuck gonna do some crack or some cocaine, Bailey?
A lot of these
we look
motherfuckers.
Like we in Miami.
I didn't say you. I'm just saying a lot of these motherfuckers be out there.
That ain't the same as fucking mushrooms. Snoop Dogg do mushrooms. You know he cool. But nah, it's more of a thing, bro. Like, I never was into no shit like that, but I'm only into natural shit in the first place. I just did it one time on like a retreat type shit.
Natalia said you are one with the earth.
You goddamn right. Yeah, tell this nigga he don't know what the fuck he talking about, man. Let's ask him about his standardized testing. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, you should, dog. I'm telling you. Jatalia, she know what's going on. Like, it's some shit that it will amplify like your feelings. But if you somebody that's just like, I was a control freak. That's why I said it. And it made me let it go. To make a long story short.
Me personally, I get on the boat. I would get on a boat full of females. I might pop a shroom.
That's where I was at, Bailey. You didn't hear the fucking...
No, that's what I'm saying. I'll do that. I don't know that I'm going to be on the boat.
I literally just gave you the setting, and it was exactly that.
That's what I'm just saying. I would do that,
so then you would do it.
Hell right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I would do that. I said like 10 years ago, I'd do some shrooms. Okay. I ain't never met a motherfucker that was really doing the shit.
Gotcha.
And again...
Yes, you have. They just ain't tell you.
That too. Because most motherfuckers, you know, I hardly drink, I hardly smoke. I be on chill now.
What a full bar out there. Nigga got choices.
Well, you know why? Look at who drinking it. Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
All right. Let's get Spence Crawford. And they about to do Spence Crawford 2. And they go into the 154.
First of all, I hope they don't rematch, but...
Nope, it's already...
Spence is a prideful guy.
He called for an immediate rematch. He just did it. 154.
That fight was sad. That's the first thing I'm going to say. I don't know if somebody was...
Hold up. Didn't I see a post from you that said that Spence was going to...
Get knocked out, yeah. I knew he was going to get knocked out, but I didn't know he was going to get beat up and dominated like that. And it was just sad. It almost felt like seeing one of your heroes get beat or like, you know what I mean? Like... Your daddy getting beat up or some shit like that, which is not like that. But you know, this boxer, he got a perfect record. You never seen nobody do him like that. So
the boxer in me said that Crawford was gonna beat the shit out of this nigga, right? Mm-hmm. But the fan in me wanted it to be a draw.
Did you bet?
Fuck no.
Oh, okay, all right.
This is the thing. I love both of them equally. So I can't bet on one or the other.
Yeah. And
that's why, for me personally, that box from...
Nah, that fight was rough. And it was another thing because it was like black on black crime. Like, this is like this is wild. Like, but I knew Bud is a sharpshooter, bro. Nah, that shit was sad, dog. Like, it was like, it took us back a step. But anyway, Bud a sharpshooter, right?
No, he's a sharpshooter. But what people don't understand is his jab is powerful.
Oh yeah.
So you take a true puncher, and you're putting him against a very technical fighter that also applies pressure. It's gonna be a bad night for somebody.
Yeah. I looked at it like a timing thing, bro, and I truly believe timing beats speed, timing beats power, and I think that's where Terrence Crawford is different in a generational fighter than all the other ones because his timing is superb. So you throwing a 1-2, he's throwing a shot in between your 1-2, which most fighters don't expect.
And they're fast and it's powerful, which is gonna knock you off your socks. But here's what I thought: why wasn't Spence's punches affecting Crawford?
Because Crawford took his legs in the second round.
But even in the first round, he was getting tagged. And Crawford was eating them bitches.
Well, I don't think Crawford's the type of fighter you can hurt with one shot. I think you got... Well, that's a lie. Because he's been hurt by Gambo with one shot. He got hurt by Mean Machine. But still, like, you got to build that shit up. In first round, it was more of a fill-out round from what I remember.
I thought the third or fourth round is where it was going to get good. When they came out in the second round and Crawford said, bink, and he said,
Got dropped with a jab.
Whoa!
Not even a power shot.
I said, this fight different. And for the first time in my life watching Spence fight, I saw his eye. You know when you see like a little kid and that little kid, you know he's scared. Yeah. But he got heart.
Yeah, that's how he looked.
And that's how he looked.
No, that's kind of why it was sad. Like, because he was getting countered with everything. Like, you throw a shot, bang. Picture trying to fight a nigga and everything you throw damn near missing and you keep getting hit upside the head. You're going to get frustrated and fast. Like, damn, man.
You remember Martin on Martin back in Living, what is it? What was the Martin show?
On the Martin show. See, when he fought Tommy Hearns.
And he was all, nigga, that's what Spence looked like. And I was like, this don't even look like my nigga. Like, this
hey,
is bad.
moment. Play some of that music for Spence.
Nigga, Spence is, he was dead then.
Errol Spence, great fighter, amazing Olympian, silver medalist, amazing. I'm not fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you.
Nigga flatline.
I'm not fucking with. Oh my! Shout out Errol Spence, man. Yeah.
Nah, Errol Spence is still. He's still a nigga.
Yeah. What else we got, man?
But hold on, because they finna go to 154.
Let me ask you a question.
Ask away.
What you been on, man? You talking about me and all these fun nights? Wasn't you some sort of Polaroid Playboy or some shit? What you been on?
Nigga, I ain't
Or
been...
you got married since I last seen you?
Nope, they're definitely not married.
So yeah, talk to me, Bailey.
Let's see. The last thing I did, the boxing match that was here 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
I went to that. Honestly, I've been on chill this year.
Oh shit, you went to Navarrete Valdez?
Yeah.
That shit was dope.
Nigga,
that shit was a Mexican
was
war, nigga. Niggas not even blocking punches, nigga.
Look, it was me.
We gonna see who dropped.
It was me and my brother, and I swear we was the only niggas there.
That's fun. No, that was a full blown.
It was all
fiesta, my
Mexicans,
nigga, for shit show.
And nigga, I was in motherfucking heaven. And when you talk about the Latinas that was out that night,
shout out to Latinas. You know what I'm saying? What was that? What was that sound you just made? I ain't like that. I ain't like that.
Niggas was out there.
I'm clipping that.
Clip it. We was out there having fun, nigga. Ah, shit. I was give me a cerveza, motherfucker. I need a drink. Let's go.
Dog.
So we had fun. It was just
nah. That's a dope fight to go to, and this is what I will say. If anybody never been to a boxing match, that's the best sporting event you can ever go to. The electricity is different at a boxing match. I went to in Vegas. I actually went to Broner Porter. That shit was out of this world. But I've been to a couple other ones. But just fight night, especially in Vegas, but just fight night in general, oh, you're gonna have a blast.
Golden Boy versus Mayweather. That was my first actual fight.
That was big.
In
07?
In Vegas.
That was around the time I lost my virginity. I think I lost my virginity the next night. I remember that fight.
So
I'm not even playing.
That's when that night I met Madonna.
2 nights later,
that was a year after I got signed. So I was in the middle of everything.
Yeah, that was good times. Bro. I remember I was a young boy, but good times. I know you was having good times. Niggas All-Star Weekend. That was when it was in Vegas. Nigga, my daddy went actually.
I was out there for like a whole week.
Yeah, good times.
It was going crazy. But yeah, for this year, honestly, this has probably been my most relaxed year. Nigga, I ain't left the state. I ain't left the country. I actually ain't did shit. I literally just been focusing on kids and getting to the bag. I got a year and 27 days before I retire.
I believe when you travel a lot, it gives you some security to where you're not doing all that extra shit in the first place. Like, I will do it, but I'm not just finna get up and go somewhere because y'all, like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Shit gotta make sense.
And and then again,
you've been on like tours and shit, right? So you get tired of traveling and shit. Like, nigga don't want to go nowhere.
I'm not gonna say I'm tired of traveling. That'll never change. I'm not tired of traveling. What I'm tired of is because my plan is to retire at 45 and travel and build more businesses and get more properties and shit like that. I know I'm gonna have fun because I'm still young. So,
well, I got some realtors for you if you end up looking for a property, man. Let me know.
Shit.
Not something you need something new to add.
Well, now is commercial because it's all apartment complexes and it's the big boy shit. I'm playing with the big leagues.
Oh, we do everything. We major league too. No,
so now more than anything, I really want to take this time to relax because when I do pop out, like I'm popping out.
Yeah.
And again, I'm focusing on myself, my health, getting back to my G.I. Joe form, and going out doesn't benefit that because 9 times out of 10 I might drink or something. If you drink, ain't
nothing to do out here, kids. When you get older, just bring these people to the crib or go to their crib.
You meet somebody.
The clubs are overrated.
Yeah,
I mean, if you know something in there with a big booty that's waiting on you, then go and do your thing. Now, for the most part, you don't need to be at the club.
Now, my birthday is coming up, and the Giants is playing the Cardinals on the 17th.
I will bust their motherfucking head
I will be at that game
with the backup quarterback.
Nope, the Giants finna kill their ass.
Yeah, right, nigga. You fuck with them New York niggas,
nigga,
man?
I'm a Giants nigga.
Oh, New York ass nigga, man.
I been
hey, you can tell by the way I walk, I ain't from around here.
I'm a Giants nigga, so I'm going to that. And then I just found out the Giants is playing the Raiders in Vegas, and my little brother's a Raider fan. So I'll be in November 3rd.
First of all, the best team in New York is going to be the Jets. All right, but yeah,
goddamn
man,
lie.
Let's talk. I bet you money, but we'll talk about it later.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We'll talk about that later.
The Jets is not finna do that shit.
I bet you something healthy. The Jets have a better season than the Giants, nigga.
I don't think so.
I know so.
I don't think so.
I know so.
Nigga, we almost made it last year, so we finna see what we do this year.
This ain't last year, and y'all got a disgruntled Saquon, but
we got better.
But yeah, I got to roll up here. You know what I mean? It's time to smoke some weed. Can I smoke on this?
Did you smoke last time?
Nope.
Yes, you did.
Outside.
Inside.
You cap.
I opened this window right here. The only difference is it was wintertime. It's summertime now.
Maybe I'm tripping.
Yeah, because you was slumped over in the couch just like this.
I knew. Nah, you
because you had your home. Yeah, because you had your homeboy. Y'all was sitting side by side.
I'm gonna go watch this shit. I'm gonna go watch that shit.
I'll pull that bitch up on your ass right now.
Nah, because I gotta see it by myself.
What you got coming up?
Man, we get, like I said, first of all, the content coming back, and when it is, y'all niggas might know or might not know, because my marketing ain't gonna be directly on social media, but the motherfuckers that is in my niche, trust me, it's gonna be flooded down your throat. You know what I mean? But the thing I hate is motherfuckers who just be promoting all day on Facebook and Instagram to the same circle of people as if that shit is getting out to anything. Like, you might as well keep that shit as a family portrait, nigga, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, so the content
TikTok,
coming back. I'm
Threads,
fucking with everything though.
X is where it's really at.
You know, it's mostly music and sports. You know what I'm saying? But we expanded more into business and shit like that. Overall, the greatest thing that the podcast gave me was a network. You know, so I truly believe that the currency is in people, and I'll never stop believing that. So as long as
your network is a direct reflection of your net worth.
Nigga, it's a direct reflection of some bread. I'm gonna tell you a funny story before I get out of here. My network got so crazy, bro. Last Thanksgiving, I ain't gonna say no names. Nigga gave me like 5 pounds of some gas. And I was like, here, y'all don't need this shit. Like, I'm up at a mansion and somewhere. Like, I'm like, nigga, what? Like, but it's all just comes from just meeting the right people. You know what I mean? But hey, y'all can listen to me or not. You know what I'm saying?
When you ready to start doing and getting investments and all that shit, hit me, because I'll make sure you go to the right.
Now, I'm gonna tell you, the first show I'll probably do, which I'll probably just try to change the setting a little bit. I'll fuck around and just come fuck with you, because I know you produce well. You know what I'm saying?
Now, here's the question: How in tune are you with right now with current modern day economics from here and across seas?
I don't know what the fuck you even just asked me.
Are you familiar with the BRICS?
Nigga, what?
Okay, so let me give you some shit. So, it's Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, which is now just turned into all Africa, Pakistan, Iraq, and I want to say someone else. They all just jumped in. So what they're doing is they're creating a one world
currency.
Dollar. Yep, it's called BRICS.
Y'all heard it? Well, yeah, man.
Every $1 they have.
I have heard this. I'm lying. I seen it in like an article, but I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, so look into it. It goes live November 1st. Their $1 is the equivalent to our $55.
So I need to buy some bricks like Bitcoin.
So you don't need to buy bricks. You just want to make sure that you are aware. So like right now, my brother's in Thailand. They don't give a damn about the dollar right now.
That's crazy. They said the American dollar was going to fold, though, but I don't never be believing that shit. They said California was going to sink in 2000. So.
Do you know that all of Farmers Insurance, State Farm Insurance, all just pulled out of California?
Yeah, I work for State Farm.
They're no longer.
That's funny, Bailey. I never told you that. We don't do no new business. Oh yeah,
we had that conversation. Yeah, you guys pulled out of all of California.
We didn't not all of new business. So if you want to open up a policy and you're not an existing customer, if you're already a customer, they didn't just cancel your policy.
Correct. Now, seeing as that is one of the largest markets.
But it's not profitable. That's the thing. It's large, but it's mostly claims. You know what I'm saying? So if it's like, oh, we losing money.
But here's the point. Isn't the point of having insurance is for the claims?
But, nigga, the point of business is to be in the green. You know what I'm saying? Niggas been in the red with California forever. So that's why they cut the new business off.
Because California finna go under.
Probably.
It is. I've been saying, there's a reason I'm in Arizona and not back in L.A. It's the worst economy in the U.S.
And because people in LA fucking weird, but
your
that's
tax.
another story.
I don't want to say that they weird.
That's how I feel. I'm saying it. You know what I'm saying?
That's like saying I'm weird, nigga. It depends on. It depends.
You are not LA.
No,
Mr.
nigga.
Mr.
But this is the thing. Niggas from the hood is good. It's the other folks. It's like it's them industry motherfuckers.
Man, niggas in Arizona weird. And I'm from Arizona and I ain't tripping. Like, what?
Nah, niggas in Arizona. Some of them
weird. I'm putting this fucking stamp on it.
Arizona's,
you know what I'm saying?
Arizona's a melt. What do you think about Arizona economy right now in the state of Arizona and all these motherfuckers moving here?
I like it kind of because they're starting to build up. Like, for instance, I live out in Surprise. They're starting to build up a lot more shit, and it's just a whole bunch of shopping complexes and shit I ain't never seen, you know. So I like it.
They don't got a bowling alley yet?
Yeah, we got a couple out there.
I know they just put an EOS out there because I was like, damn,
there's
I
two
could go out there.
EOSs and 2 bowling alleys. Like, no, that shit is a low-key a big city. Like, at this point, I would say South Surprise, West Surprise. It's low-key big.
Okay.
But if you live in Phoenix, it'd probably be a little more annoying. You know what I'm saying? Because the growth is even crazier. You know what I mean? And if the traffic crazy every day. But I like it. And we about to get the All-Star game back soon. We having Super Bowls all the time, bro. I love being from Arizona. I just don't like the niggas half the time, but I fuck with Arizona. I love Arizona.
I love living out in Arizona. I still feel like I'm on vacation. 12 years later, and I still feel like I'm on vacation.
When can I meet Chingy? That's a big question. I want to meet Chingy.
Next time he brings his ass, Keith met him.
I know. Let's go to the show.
Nigga, you was supposed to go that night.
I probably was on some bullshit. I was a hot boy, man.
I forgot about that. I said, nigga, bring your ass out tonight. This is where we're going to be. We was at Westgate. We walked right through the kitchen, went right to our seat. Right next to us was Lil Flip ass. I've been fucking with that nigga before he was Lil Flip. I was like,
you look like long-faced Chingy. That's why when you told me the first time I looked at you and I was like, he not lying. I can literally look at his eyes and see it a little bit.
Nigga, his daddy, well, but him, my uncle and my father are sitting right there on my damn refrigerator.
Would Chingy whoop you or would you whoop Chingy if y'all got into some physical?
Oh, everybody.
It's a Hennessy question.
Nobody in my family fucks with me. Nobody.
You is kind of on hubs. Oh my soul. I feel like you can't be that fast though, but you get a hold of a nigga in trouble. So
now here's the crazy part. You got to remember, I played college football, running back and linebacker.
That's true. Yeah, I remember your old pictures actually.
And then Keith, if you ask Keith, back when we was working together in the office, motherfuckers used to say that shit all the time. Back in the day, I was quick. Take your ass, let's go outside. Fuck that. Let's go to the back of the office and let's go. Nigga, I surprise people. And that's what I like. But that's why I don't showcase it either. I don't even say shit.
Hey, but before we get off here, man, I wanted to show you some love, man. I appreciate you. I even was telling people earlier, man, you edited my biggest interview ever, which I edited the audio part, but you put the video, you turned that shit from one video to a whole nother video.
The camera settings that it was recorded on was a little bad.
No, you turned that shit into some whole other shit. So I always want to say, bro, much love. And I've been fucking with you since before then, but that made me, like, you saved me at a time. You know how much money I made off that one interview?
I don't even want to know.
Yeah, I damn near should have sent you some money, but I wasn't thinking about it like that.
And this the thing. Now
you had more money, way more money than me. You didn't need shit from me. I needed that.
Yeah, it ain't even about that. For me, for the motherfuckers that I fuck with, we do this shit on GP because this is my thing, and I'm gonna always say this. Motherfuckers, some people know where I'm at and what I do and how much shit I get into. And then there's people that have an idea, right? But this is my thing. Like my little brother was just here earlier, and I just introduced him to somebody else to basically get another bag. Yeah. The whole situation is, in about 5-10 years from now, I really want to be like, niggas, we going to Dubai. And ain't none of us worried about shit. We all got major bags and we can chill. And then we get to go and we put together a situation where our kids is taken care of for the rest of their fucking lives.
Send me my itinerary, nigga.
So that's the only thing. And there's only, I only fuck. I've been out here for 12 years. You ain't seen me fuck with nobody still to this day.
Yeah, man, cause fuck these niggas, man. That's why I'm cutting.
There's a handful of people that I fuck with, and that for me it don't change.
A handful is good, and like you said, y'all like keep dog. That's why I said shout out to him. Like one of the realest niggas I ever met since a kid and as a grown man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's more important than anything. Like I said, the currency isn't people, but it got to be the right people. You know, like. This is what it is.
And we all got our own movements. We all doing our own things. But one day, I ain't gonna lie, I'm probably gonna call you up and be like, nigga, it's time to power up. Let's go.
But as soon as you message me, what I say, nigga, what?
Yeah, nigga, that's the thing. Look, we could not talk for 8 months, and I'd be like, nigga, I need you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
sure?
there.
And the thing about it, the day you call me, no matter what the fuck it is, yeah, I'm coming. I got you.
Yeah, I love it, man. Yeah,
Appreciate that.
I'm fucking with you wholeheartedly. Call me when we going to the cigar bar next time or doing some fly shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, you want to go do some hookah?
Yeah, buy me a blue raspberry. I probably won't hit it though, but
You don't do hookah?
nah, I don't. Actually, I will, but I do it for like the recreation. Because this is a funny story before we go. I used to hit it, but I would inhale it. So,
No, you can't.
No, nigga, obviously. So every time I would do it when I was young, I would get like a badass stomach ache. My pores felt like they was opening up. I was sweating. So even once I learned how to hit it, which I was like 29, 30, damn near last year. And once I did that, then I was like, okay, I can do it. But I just don't like it because it always takes me back to like I felt like I was finna. I used to be like, nigga, hookah kills people. I swear to God.
I did hookah for the first time a couple weeks ago. It was cool. I'm like, all right, I can do this like once a week. Just go chill, sit back, smoke some hookah, look at some ass.
It be ass at the hookah line. I can do it if it's ass there, man. No, it's fine.
Jags.
We need to be worried about church, Bailey. They got hookahs at the church.
Yes, they got. Amen. Hallelujah.
Nah, how big? You got any church organs?
A lot of them.
Because if we really start thinking about it, hookah is wrong. In the wrong setting.
No, hookah is not.
You got to
wrong.
put the church organs on. I'm trying to preach to the people.
I don't have a church organ.
All
I got
right. Fuck it. We'll save it. We'll save it. We'll do a sermon next time.
Yeah.
I was just gonna talk.
I'll pull it next time. Next time I'll make sure the church organs is there for you. I'll long pull it up for you.
But yeah, much love to you, regardless. That's all I was really saying.
Well, at the end of the day, I appreciate you, nigga, for always being there. And yeah, we'll do this shit again.
Damn right. Shout out P Dot too. I done seen you on the couch, nigga.
He'll be here Monday. Next time your ass is talking about going on a boat and somebody got some mushrooms, call me.
Will do.
I will definitely.
Might be sooner than you think.
It don't matter what day or what time.
Well,
I am the boss at my job. I'll be like, I guess to go. So outside of that, appreciate you, sir.
Yes, sir.
And for you motherfuckers, Friday Night Live, make sure you check it out. We will be here. Subscribe to the channel. Rumble, Kick, X, Twitch, Facebook, Sunday Night Live, special guest this Sunday. And then Monday through Thursday, make sure y'all get ready for a therapy session. HustleFit.com. Get your goddamn merch. That's all I'm going to say. Get your merch and go get your Hustle Fit clothing. And y'all already know.